Mr. Lamar Rhodes?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, this is Miss Grace. Can you call me at my extension?
Yes, what's that?
I'm gonna give you the whole number, 404-612-2943.
Yep, I'm calling you now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Miss Grace. Do you happen to know which position is the one that needs the Spanish interpreter?
Yes, hold on 1 second for me. Miss Lucia, it's
Yep.
position number 10 on the calendar.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hi, PD. Hi.
Good morning, Judge Mincy. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, thank you.
Uh-oh, look who we got
Good morning, Judge. How are you doing?
on a Saturday. How are you?
I'm good, good. How about you?
I'm hanging in.
Hey, counselor. How are you doing?
Good
Mr. Todd.
morning. Oh, afternoon. It's not morning.
I
Oh,
know.
afternoon. Yeah,
We're so
yeah.
used to saying good morning.
Yeah.
I did not print yet. Yeah. Are you by yourself, Mr. Rhodes?
I am. So the supervisor Morris, she prepared the accusation and the sheets for me today. So I am taking on the arguments based on what she's prepared. So please bear with me, but I am going to try to make this painless and quick.
Okay, thank you. That's what we asked for. Yes. Was not too bad today. I heard what yesterday You all had a
Yeah,
children people?
we had a 55, it was over 50. Now, of course, we
Ooh.
did things with them, but we were on
Right.
6 o'clock last night.
Oh, yeah, that's a long day.
Yeah.
And then we have, let's see, do we have an add-on? I think I saw. Oh, it's just one on the add-on. Okay. Making sure. Who's the litigation manager?
Miss Grace Judge.
Hi, Miss Grace. How are you?
The reset date is October the 2nd.
Okay, 10-2.
And I do need to interview position 10, Moctezuma, with the Spanish interpreter.
All right. Do we have the interpreter? I don't see the interpreter on the line yet.
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Lucia is on.
Yes. Okay, I'll give
Good
the
afternoon, Your
opening.
Honor.
They are going to log on in courtroom 1. Give them a moment.
Okay. Well, which numbers do you, well, are you all of them too, PD Atai as well?
No, Miss Cook is working with me today,
Okay,
and she has the top, pretty much the top half of the calendar, apart from position 1, who's my case, but it's a waiver.
okay. One is a waiver. Okay,
And 12 is also a waiver.
good. 12.
And from what I understand, 9 is a medical reset.
Right. Keep going.
And well, I don't know the positions, but Deanna Woodard and Kadarius Woods needed conflict attorneys. I think that they haven't found a conflict attorney.
Okay, that's 14 and 15. They're trying to get Miss what's her name for today?
Miss McLeod will not be able to do it. She's off. Won't be back until next week.
Uh-oh.
And Mr. Murphy has not responded, so we might not have a conflict for today, Your Honor.
Okay. There's courtroom 1. Okay. All right, we're ready to start now.
Yes, we can start with position number 4. These are all Miss Cook's clients.
Okay, and so let me do this. I'm going to give the instructions and then I'll let PD Atai and Miss Lucia go into a breakout so that she can interview, I think it's position 10. And I don't dare say the name. I know the first name is Marcos, maybe. Montezuma Santa Maria. And is that him in courtroom 1?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin our Fulton County State Court Expedited Accusations calendar. And this is a calendar in which individuals have recently been arrested and charged with certain misdemeanor offenses. Soon after their arrest, the Fulton County Solicitor General's office has already accused the cases of the offenses brought against them, and the case has been bound over to the Fulton County State Court. Nevertheless, this will usually be the defendant's initial appearance before a state court judge, so we are able to offer, or I'll scratch that, we are able to handle possible plea offers, arraignments, and any other matters that we need to at this time. I will also be providing you with the reset date, which is October the 2nd. October the 2nd. Also, we're going to begin by me advising everyone that this whole entire proceeding is being live streamed as well as recorded, live streamed on YouTube and recorded. So govern yourselves accordingly. Also, I want to begin by reminding the defendants on this calendar that you do have certain constitutional rights. You have a right to remain silent. Remember that anything that you state about the facts or circumstances or the occurrences of your case can and will be held against you. The state is here and they're listening. You also have a right to counsel. You should have spoken to your attorneys by now and know who they are. So again, follow the lead of your attorney. All right, and you set position. Oh, so PD Atai, can you, Miss Grace, put her in a breakout with courtroom 1 and Miss Lucia? All right, in courtroom 2, which position again?
Number 4.
All right, this is 25 CR 005763G. Lakitha Dugarala, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. She has 4 counts. 1 count of driving improper erratic lane change, 2nd count DUI left safe, possession of marijuana less than an ounce, and a 4th count of DUI per se. Pre-trial?
She got 4 total, 2022 DUI conviction. That's it.
All right. State?
Yes, Your Honor, very briefly, this was a case for which we're asking for a $4,000 surety bond. The breakdown is as follows. DUI less safe, 1,500. DUI per se, 1,500. Failure to maintain lane, 500. And possession of marijuana less than an ounce, 500. Facts of the case is that she failed to maintain lane, pulled over, admitted to drinking. FSTs were done, and she blew at a rate of 0.110. In addition, Your Honor, as you had already heard, she does have the prior DUI conviction out of Forsyth County in less than 5 years. So this will qualify as a 2 and 5, unfortunately. So that is the recommendation of the state. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon.
My client is 32 years old. She's been in Georgia all of her life. She lives with both her parents, her mother and her father. She's graduated from Georgia State University with a bachelor's degree in radiology information. She's been employed for the last 1.5 years at Global Payments. She does have strong ties to the area. She's not married, no kids. We are asking the court to set a reasonable bond in this case. I know currently, I believe it was set for a total of 9. State is asking for 4. We're just asking the court to be reasonable.
Okay, she had a preset bond for 9,000.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I will reduce her bond to 4,000 surety, 500 on count 1, 1,500 DUI less safe, 500 marijuana less than an ounce, and 1,500 DUI per se. She is to not drive while she's on bond unless she has the proper credentials in it. She should not be able to drive. And maybe I'll change that and just say no driving while she's on bond. Because these days you can get around by Uber and all kinds of things, buses, trains, planes, to get to where she needs to go. But I just don't want her to get any more charges or hurt someone. I'm going to also order no drugs, alcohol, unprescribed medication, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I believe that'll be it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
We can do position number 3, Eric Brown.
Right, this is 25 CR 005757J. Eric Brown, charged at 1 count of criminal trespass, 2nd count simple battery, 3rd count fair evasion, 4th count willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer. Pre-trial.
46, 2024 disorderly conduct, 2 counts. Possession of marijuana out of Dunwoody. 2020 failure to appear. 2019 shoplifting, possession of marijuana conviction. If you
All right.
choose to give him a signature bond, it'll have to be level 3. That's if you choose. That's all.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, I'll make it quick. We are asking for a $2,000 signature bond, UJR, not through the jail, through pretrial services level 3. Don't know if the defense would be opposed to that signature bond. We just ask that he stay away from all MARTAs at this time. I don't know if he has a suspension, but I do know that the criminal trespass charge is a result of being told not to come back to the MARTA.
All right. PD Cook, you have any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I will order that $2,000 signature bond through pretrial per judge level 3. He is to stay away from all MARTA. And so you understand that, Mr. Brown, you must use Ubers and bicycles and other methods to get around. You cannot use MARTA, bus or rail. Stay off MARTA while you're on bond. No unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I think that's all. And let me see the breakdown. Are you going to ask me that, Miss Grace? With that $2,000, 500 on the criminal trespass. Oh, 500 on each. Trying to do my math real quick. 500 on each.
Number 7, Harris.
Okay. All right, this is 25 CR 005756, excuse me, 56H. Breon Harris, charged with 1 count of criminal trespass and damage to property, 2nd count of disorderly conduct. Retrial?
You said this is Harris?
Yes, 7. Breon Harris.
April, check your email for me, please. 10 adult, got an open simple battery DV trespass. It's 25 CR 001991H. Open case out of Alabama, possession of marijuana. Stolen property, open case out of South Carolina, computer crime and forgery. On probation out of Rockdale for robbery. Has a bench warrant. On probation out of Rockdale, possession of a firearm by convicted felon, a felony first offender. That's it.
Bench warrant is out of Rockdale as well.
Huh?
The bench warrant is out of Rockdale.
I don't know. Let me check. I want to say he had a Rockdale warrant too. Hold, but
We visit.
He has that
okay.
DSG roads.
Yes, I do see a hold, but I can't tell which county, but I do believe it's out of Rockdale.
Okay.
Yep. And Your Honor, just very, very briefly, we're asking for a $3,000 bond. We did add to the criminal trespass a disorderly conduct count, so we're asking for $1,500 on each. As you already heard from Mr. Howard, he's a convicted felon for robbery. That robbery was reduced from an armed robbery. He's actually on probation in Rockdale County for that. He was placed on probation in 2022 for a total of 18 years. So they did a downward departure to give him the benefit of the doubt, Your Honor. He has several FTAs. He has new open cases here in Fulton. As such, we are asking for a surety bond. He did use a stick to shatter the windshield of the victim, his wife, during an argument. At this time, we're asking that, from the information that we have, that he has no further contact and that he stay away from the incident location.
All right.
He has a bench warrant in Fulton, out of state court.
Oh.
It's 4,000.
All right.
Mr. Howard.
Go ahead, PD Cook.
Yes, Your Honor. So as it relates to, my understanding is for the failure to appear for the 25 CR 001991H case, he does have a bench warrant, but he was actually in Cobb County when that warrant was issued. So I am going to be emailing litigation manager April Wilson to see if we can get that because he was in custody. As it relates to everything else, he's 24 years old, Your Honor. It's my understanding that he did that the alleged victim in the criminal trespass is his wife, Miss Mathis. They have 2 children together, a 2-year-old son and a 3-month-old son. He also has an alternate address that he can stay with his aunt, Mrs. Zale, located in McDonough, Georgia. He has graduated from high school. He is currently enrolled in college at Strayer University online, where he's studying business and public relations. It's my understanding he's employed and that his job is still being held for him at Purple Innovations, as well as unarmed security at various gas stations and local clubs. It's also my understanding, as it relates to the no contact with Miss Mathis and the stay away from the incident location, that the family does rely on him for support. I haven't been able to reach Miss Mathis. My understanding is that she doesn't have operating phone numbers, so I'm not able to actually contact her to decide for her to say whether or not she wants contact. We would ask the court for no violent or harassing contact against Miss Mathis, so that he would be able to still co-parent with her, as well as financially support the household. And we're just asking the court for a reasonable bond. His finances are limited, Your Honor. Like I said, he does have 2 very young children that he financially supports. I understand that he does have a lengthy criminal history at this young age. However, if he's able, he does show up for court. Like I said, the most recent failure to appear is through no fault of his own. He was in custody somewhere else. So we would be asking the court to consider, if not a signature bond, a very low cash bond.
Well, I'm going to order the $3,000 surety bond, 1,500 on each charge. I'm going to order right now to make sure there's been the ample cooling down period. This is just probably less than 24 hours yesterday. So I'm going to order right now, no further contact with the victim, as her name is Mathis. And to stay away from the incident location. I'm going to order no unprescribed drugs, weapons, guns, or alcohol while on bond. And that will be the order of the court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mhm.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're gonna do number 10, the interpreter case.
All right. Excuse me, this is 25 CR 005755B.
Este es el caso 25 CR 005755B.
And Miss Lucia, can you pronounce the last name for me?
Yes, Your Honor. It's Moctezuma Santa Maria.
All right, she's charged with 1 count of driving without a valid license, 2nd count of driving on expired or no license plate on decal.
Y las acusaciones en contra del señor Marcos Moctezuma Santa María son: la primera, manejar sin una licencia de conducir válida, delito menor, y la segunda es manejar con una placa expirada, con no placa o sin calcamonía.
All right, pretrial, I'm sorry.
Y para los antecedentes,
Second arrest, 2020 driving without a valid license conviction.
indica que este es su segundo arresto, que en el 2020 fue arrestado por manejar sin una licencia de conducir válida y fue encontrado culpable de eso.
Oh, he has an ICE hold too.
Y también tiene una orden de retención de ICE, del Departamento de Inmigración y Aduanas.
That's it.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. The state is very quickly recommending, Your Honor, a $2,000 signature bond through the jail to the ICE hold.
Y lo que la fiscalía está recomendando es un bono de fianza de $2,000 bajo firma únicamente, para de ahí ser entregado con la retención de ICE.
I don't think Ms. Attai would not object to that.
Yeah, no objection, Your Honor, no objection. Thank
And
you.
I think, have we lost courtroom 1? Are they still on?
He's here
He's
in room two. We're in courtroom two now.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Y la abogada defensora no tiene ninguna objeción sobre eso.
All right, I will order that $2,000 signature bond, 1,000 on each charge, and he will be submitted to the hold for ICE. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond.
Y el fallo de la juez es un bono de fianza de $2,000 bajo su firma nada más por medio de la cárcel. Eso es $1,000 por cada acusación. Y de ahí que se les sujeten a la retención, la orden de retención de ICE. Mientras está bajo fianza, también no puede usar drogas, bebidas alcohólicas o tener armas.
And let me add to those conditions, no driving while on bond.
También otra condición es que no puede manejar mientras está usted bajo fianza.
All right, that should be it.
Y eso es todo por hoy.
Level, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it was 2,000 signature bond through the jail.
To the jail. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with number 13, Miss Cynthia Woodard.
Your Honor, if that is all my business for the court this afternoon, may I be excused, please?
Yes, you may. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good rest of your weekend.
You too. This is 25 CR 005760Y, Cynthia Woodard, charge of 1 count of battery. Pretrial.
This is a fourth arrest, resident of Buffalo, New York. Got a 2012 DUI speeding, 2012 cruelty, 2012 forgery, first degree. That's it.
State.
Your Honor, I believe it started off as a simple battery, but we amended it to battery due to the injuries. The injuries amounted to scratches and abrasions on the face and arms of the victim. And the victim in this case, believe, is a Miss Kayla Woodard. Based on the previous DUI conviction and the forgery arrest, we are asking for a bond of $2,500, a $2,500 good bond in this case. Stay away from the victim, no further contact with the victim, and stay away from the incident location. We'd ask that she enroll in at least an anger management class or two while out on bond, and no drugs, alcohol, and weapons.
Do you know what the relationship is? Is it her daughter or mother or?
And Your Honor, this was one that Supervisor, what's her? I'm sorry, I told you, Danita Morris prepared. She did not put that, but I'll look it up right now, Judge.
Okay, we'll see. Maybe Pediatry knows.
Yes, Your Honor, Miss Woodard, and this is position 14 is also the co-defendant. Miss Woodard has lived most of her life in Georgia, and she did move back to Georgia about 5 months ago. She does have strong ties to the community. She has a lot of family and friends here. She has 2 minor children here, who she is working very hard to keep on the right track. This incident stemmed from a disagreement with the complaining witness about her children attending school, and pretty much the cousin being a bad influence on her children, Your Honor. She is just trying to do the best she can as a mother and keep her children on the right track. She does have 5 children, 2 minor children, 16 and 17, who she's trying to work with to get them to graduate from high school. She doesn't have any violent history, Your Honor, and she does deny the allegations as they're stated in the warrant. I would ask, she can stay away and have no further contact with the victim. As I understand, she does not live at that address, but Miss Woodard does have somewhere else to live if she has to stay away from that address. I would ask for a signature bond through pretrial services, even if it's, at a level 2 with 2 anger awareness classes, but she cannot afford to pay for a bond. She does have 2 minor children she's working to support, and does not have the means to pay for a bond. And I don't believe that her criminal history would indicate that she requires, $2,500 good bond. So I would ask for a signature bond through pretrial services, Your Honor.
Like to inquire she did write down here forgery arrest. Is that an old case that's closed out, Mr.
It's a,
Howard?
well,
They
I
didn't
guess,
have dispositions.
Okay.
Did not. But
I
it's
mean,
a
13 years ago.
Oh, well, that answers that.
right. What was the 2021 was?
I believe that was a DUI conviction.
Okay. And the victim, in this case, was a cousin that she was arguing with.
I believe it's a cousin. It's her niece, Your Honor.
Oh, niece. And was she recommended pretrial?
I gotta look and see. All I saw was she was a resident of Buffalo. Hold on. You know, I don't really be trying to take no people out of town. So hold on.
Mhm.
I'm probably just gonna defer to you.
She did move back to Georgia about 5 months ago, Your Honor.
Why she didn't get him her address when she got booked in?
I think they take the address from the driver's license.
Past 30 days. She need to update them driver license. Hold on. All right. Go with one. You heard
All
me, Jay?
right.
Okay.
Yes. I will.
I had to look it up.
I will order a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial. Level 1. As long as she has that Georgia address. I'm going to order that she have no further contact with this niece, Jacqueline Woodard, at this time. I'm going to order that she stay away from that incident location. I understand she has somewhere else to go live, or she may not even live there. I want there to be the ample cooling down period between the parties. It hasn't been enough time in between to make sure it's done and over with. I'm going to order her to take a 3-day anger management course through pretrial. They will offer that for her for free. I'm going to order that she have no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mhm.
We can, do
Thank you.
number 14, the, co-defendant.
Okay. This is 25 CR 005761F. And this is Deanna Woodard, charged at 1 count of simple assault and a 2nd count of simple battery family violence.
Second arrest, 2013 reckless conduct, NOLO. And it could be one.
Okay.
No objections, Your Honor. Victim daughter is Jacqueline Woodard, so same victim. So
Mm-hmm. All right. And where did PD Atai go? Oh, this was because we don't have a conflict defender.
conflict.
Ms. Woodard, are you agreeing to go forward today to represent yourself? We don't have a conflict defender.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 38.
38. Okay. And would you be able to stay away from the incident location, or do you live there?
I stay there. My child is 18.
And I would say no further violent contact because it's her daughter.
Okay.
It's different. Yeah.
Okay.
Your Honor, I didn't even turn.
Okay. All right. And is there a witness, but I don't think she's the victim. Ms. Shaw, are you involved in this case? Okay. Okay. but you're not a victim. Okay. All right. I'm going to order a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial, 1,500 on each of the charges. That'll be a level 1. With that signature bond, I'm going to order that you stay, no, just no further violent contact with the victim. That's all. Is that correct? And then no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons or guns while on bond. So that's right. No stay away, just a no further violent contact, right?
Yes, you can have contact, just no further violent contact.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you, Judge.
That'll be the order of the court.
Next is position 2, Baldwin.
Okay. This is 25 CR 005762A, Terry Baldwin, charged with 1 count of battery.
12, 2013 battery DV disorderly conduct conviction. 2009 battery conviction. It's so old. I'll do 2 if you go with it.
Okay. State?
Yeah, no objection to $3,000 signature bond, pretrial services level 2, Your Honor. The victim in this is a Raven. Don't have her last name, but I'll get her last name. But that Your Honor, look, I'll agree to the signature bond, but please let me defer to some additional notes before I ask whether it's no further contact or no further violent contact. So I'll go to the PD and then come back.
Okay. All right.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
we have no objection to the signature bond. However, I do just want to put on the record, and her name is Raven Daniel. Mr. Baldwin is our position, although we don't get into the facts. He was acting in self-defense. We're not quite sure why Ms. Daniel herself wasn't arrested. Both parties had visible injuries in this particular incident. But if you're inclined, we are asking the court to go along with the signature bond. His prior criminal history is more than 12 years ago. He has been out of trouble. He's been employed for the last 10 years at a local barbecue restaurant. And he's been in Georgia all his life.
All right. We'll hold for a second.
And we'd ask for no further contact at this time with Raven Daniels. The incident location appeared to be a hotel or motel in city suite. So at this juncture, just no further contact with the alleged victim in this particular case.
Okay. All right. I will order a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial. That'll be at a level 2. I'm going to order no further contact with the victim, Raven Daniels, and no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons, or guns, none of those while on bond. And that'll be the order of the court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next is position number 5, Ellis. Hold on,
Your Honor, can we do this one in a breakout room?
I need a breakout. Oh, I see. Yes.
Thank you.
Y'all don't want to just hold this for last?
Well, we can because we've got 2 waivers.
Okay.
We can do all the others.
So we can do position number 8, Marshall.
Okay.
Is that
25
Polly?
Marshall.
Marshall. 25 CR 005724E Corinzo Marshall, charged with 1 count of theft by taking, 2nd count simple assault.
Blunt, what was the felony bond? No
Zero.
bond?
No bond.
8 total, 2024 simple battery DV arrest, 2017 battery DV second subsequent conviction, 2015 FTA, 2014 battery DV conviction. That's all.
All right.
Trying to find the notes on Marshall. Johnny Matt, will you please give me that case number one more time?
25 CR 005724E.
And if Your Honor is inclined, I'll defer and I'll go after the defense.
Okay. All right.
Your Honor, Mr. Marshall is 34 years old. He has lived in Georgia all his life and he has two minor children. He works in construction and at a restaurant. He works two jobs. He does not live with the complaining witness and could stay away from her address and have no further contact with her. For the charges of theft by taking and this simple assault, family violence, we would ask for a signature bond through pretrial services, even if it has to be at level 2.
Your Honor,
Okay.
as it relates
Yes.
to this particular case, we would be asking for a surety bond, and it's mostly based on the history that you just heard. But in this particular case, two items were stolen, both an Android cell phone and an iPhone from Miss Jatoya Hill, allegedly. And we do ask that he stay away from the victim in this case, Miss Hill, as well as the incident location. And I'm showing that to be at 85 Allen Temple Court Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia. And we're asking for a bond amount of a $2,000 good bond.
And I think, did I hear in the history, when did he have an FTI?
Last FTA was 2015.
Oh, 2015. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that I will order the $2,000 surety bond, 1,000 on each of the charges. With that surety bond to stay away from the incident location at 85 Allen Temple, and no further contact with the victim, Jatoya Hill, while on bond, and no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. And that's it.
Number 11.
This is 25 CR 005758A. Daniel Mullings, charged with 1 count of battery family violence. Pretrial.
Second, 2023. You got an open case out of Fayette. Possession of a Schedule 1 and fleeing. We could do 2.
Okay. State.
Yeah, Your Honor, I guess the open case out of Fayette being a felony possession case and threatened, and I believe that in that case he also threatened to intimidate his grandfather, who is the victim in this particular case. The state would be opposed based on the open case in Fayette. We would ask, however, for a low bond. This is a battery family violence where he's alleged to punch his own grandfather his name is Bobby Faircloth, in his back and in his head and in his face. They do live together at the incident location. So at this time, we would ask for a bond, a $2,000 good bond based on the open case in Fayette. We would ask that he have no further contact with Bobby Faircloth, his grandfather, who was also the victim in his 2023 case, as well as the stay away from the incident location. We ask that he enroll in anger management courses while out on bond. I will note for the court that the officers, when they arrived, they observed the victim lying on his back in the driveway, bleeding from his lip. So this was an elderly person that this happened to. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your
Right.
Honor, I would just like to clarify, I believe that I heard the 2023 case is a fleeing and eluding and a possession. So would not have the grandfather or this person as a victim in that case. So he doesn't have any other violent charges, and that case is open. So I would ask that Your Honor not hold that against him, and also understand that there is no victim in that case. Mr. Mullings is 19 years old. He's lived in Georgia all his life. He is gainfully employed. All of his friends and family live in Georgia. He says that he can go live with a friend. Your Honor, this also is not his grandfather. This is his great aunt's husband, Your Honor. So I would ask, he can stay away. He says he can live with somebody else. He has lots of family and friends here. I don't believe he has any FTAs. He's very young. He can't even afford the $2,000 bond. I would ask for a signature bond through pretrial services at level 1.
All right.
And let me clarify, Your Honor. I would, Mr. Todd, let me apologize. The notes that I'm reading said threat to intimidate his father was the basis for asking for the surety bond, not necessarily associated with the 2023 case. So I did misread that. The 2023 case is purely possession, felony possession, and fleeing and attempting to elude. I just read the notes completely wrong. So my apologies to the court. I would just say that based on this threat to intimidate his grandfather while out on bond, or whatever he is to him, we do know he's an elderly gentleman that was attacked by this young man. And he does have an open case. We know that that case in Fayette is still open, that we would ask for the $2,000 good bond.
All right. I'm going to order the $2,000 surety bond. I'm going to order that he stay away from the incident location, that he have no further contact with the victim, Bobby Fairclough, and that he have no unprescribed medication, drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. That's it. Courtroom 2, are they frozen? No. Okay.
No, I was talking to ACDC. They get ready to log on.
Okay.
Want to do the waivers?
We can do Ellis. I'm just gonna put the guys in the holding tank.
Okay.
So I'm saying, like this, I can do this case. Here, you get it? Come on, Ellis. Put them back. That's what I'm doing. Okay, we're ready.
Okay. This is 25 CR 005754C. Nicholas Ellis, charged at 1 count of PD. And I'm sorry, can we stop the live stream?